Hello. Welcome back to Fishing with Big Nasty. On today's fishing trip, we went back to Lake Wiley at the end of Concord Road near Duke Power. We went out there on one of our previous fishing trips, and John caught a 30-pound blue and I caught a 17-pound blue. We decided to go back this time and see if we could do a little bit better since we had more time. Neither one of us had to be anywhere, so we could spend all day out there if we wanted to. And we basically did. We actually ordered lunch out there and got pizza delivered to the river right where we were fishing. That was kind of fun. So we stayed out there all day long from 9 in the morning till I think about 8 o'clock that evening. We only caught a 10-pound blue and a 5-pound blue. The 5-pound blue is not on video because I was walking off doing something else when John caught it, and I didn't even know he caught it until after the fact. So, but the 10-pound blue's on video. That's the only one on this video, I'm sorry to say. But you'll get the hint a little bit about what was going on with this whole fishing trip. We basically was trying to fish during a full moon, and we didn't know it until the full moon came up. Didn't either one of us have a clue it was a full moon. But today's fishing trip was pretty interesting because John got broke off twice hard. And when I say broke off hard, he got broke off hard. One fish took off and snapped his line before he even knew what happened. The next fish flipped the entire rod and reel out of the rod holder onto the ground and broke the line. A little bit of equipment failure there. Don't know what caused it, but we think it might have been a drag set too tight. Live and learn, right? I don't think that mistake will be made no time soon again. But John's going home. He's going to redo all his rigs and put new line on everything because that kind of hurt his feelings a little bit, and I'm with him on that. I was just about as hurt as he was because those were two big fish that broke that line like that and to break that equipment like that. So caught a 10-pound blue, a little bit over 10 pounds. Caught a 5-pound. So it wasn't a total loss, but once the sun went down and that big old moon come up, I don't know how to tell you how disappointed I was when I seen that full moon, because I've heard that fishing during the full moon ain't great, and it wasn't. It wasn't great at all. Now, I'd love to hear your comments on full moon fishing if you know more than I do. I'm no expert on catfishing. As a matter of fact, I've learned a lot of what I know about catfishing from John. He has been a real godsend to me about fishing. He's taught me a lot about fishing. He was there when I caught the biggest fish I ever caught in my life, 51 pounds. He actually caught a 56-pounder just a few weeks before that. So he's taught me a lot about catfishing. So I think he's the man when it comes to catfishing, to be honest with you, because that man fishes every day. He will fish from inside of his truck, believe it or not. He'll put the rods out in the rain, when it's rain, cold, whatever, and he'll sit in his truck and watch them rods. Watch him like a hawk. So he's a real true fisherman, and I thought I was a fisherman until I met him. But I don't hold a light to him as far as wanting to go all the time, because he is there every day. Every day. If you call him, he's at the one or two places usually. So John, if you're watching this, I want to tell you thank you for all your help. I really enjoyed fishing with this man. We had a lot of good talks out there on the lake, you know, last couple of times we went fishing, and he taught me a lot. Taught me how to tie knots, believe it or not. You'd be surprised what another man can teach you if you'll just listen. But we had a good time out there fishing, even though we didn't catch an overabundance of fish. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please hit like, share, and subscribe if you would. And thanks for watching. Yes, sir. I got it. Must be bite time. John just had one go over the edge of the darn rod holder
broke his line off for the second time today. Snapped the line twice on him. And it must be bite time because these fish ain't done much all day except peck. So he ain't real big. Probably a channel. He's fighting good. I don't think so. I think he's out of the way. John, you know this one right here might just be... No. He's probably 10. Maybe 10. He's strong. Yeah, he's probably 10 pounds. Huh? He's almost white. I'll try to drag him up on the... Here. He pretty. He's just grunting up a storm. I'm gonna go ahead and let him take a chomp out of him, I reckon. I don't know. He's almost bleach white, ain't he, boy? He wasn't hooked very good, I don't think. Good enough. Yeah, he's hooked pretty good. Look at that snail knot there. Look at it.
Yep.
You was right about that.
There you go.
That snail knot didn't look good at all. He ain't bad. He about a 10-pound blue. Maybe 15. What?
Look at it. Stuck down way in his mouth or under his gill. Try to go up under his gill right there.
Trying to hold him up here. Ten, 5, 6. He's a little over 10. Ain't a bad blue. It's the first one we caught today. First one we got on the beach. Going back out there, boy. If you don't want to leave, you can stay. What, you want him? Better let me know now. He don't act like he wants to leave. They might be coming up in here, boy. There he goes. He finally figured things out. All right. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but that's the moon, and it's full. We've been fishing out here since about 9 o'clock this morning, and we've managed to get one 10-pound blue. And what do you reckon that other one was, John? 2? 2, 3? Okay. 4, 5-pound blue. John's had his line snapped in half twice today. So we just recovered some bait that we're gonna use for cut bait. A little bit different tactic right now. And we're gonna either prove or disprove this myth about the full moon. I hear some people say it's good for fishing, some people say it's bad. We're fixing to find out. See John walking around. He's trying to find him a place to get out. So we'll see in a few minutes. Stay tuned. See that? Full moon kicking our butt. We've been out here a few hours now, fishing on this pier. We got 5 rods in the water, all with cut bait, no bites, nothing whatsoever. So the full moon thing might be true. We ain't got a bump. So don't know how much longer we're gonna stay here. It's getting pretty cold now. So we'll see what happens. If we get a bite in the next few minutes, I'll probably try to get it on video. I don't know how well this night vision's working on this camera. I got it set on night vision. I can't tell by looking at the screen what's going on with it. So basically doing this for testing and evaluation purposes. So gonna turn around and get a scan of the area right here just to see how good it shows up on video.